Hey everybody, welcome to It's in the Next Pack. We're going to be busting open this Luminance 2025 hobby box. There's 3 autographs, 1 memorabilia card per box on average, so you might get less, might get more. That's how they get out of legal things, I guess. And then, but the last box of these that I opened up, which is 2024, we had pretty good luck. We got a Romo Dunze on card auto and a Cooper DeJean auto. I've already sent those off to PSA. So what we're looking for here is obviously, any first round picks. I don't know exactly. Travis Hunter, that'd be sick. Not sure. But, we're just going to get right into it. Let's bust this thing open. See if we can get some good luck action going on. So let's move this camera down so it's just a little easier for me to film this stuff. All right. Here we go. No turning back. We already clawed it open. Yeah, I haven't been making too much long form content lately. It's kind of an interesting thing. You kind of get in your head like, what am I even doing? Short form, I feel like, you open a pack, you get right into it, you feel good. But, long form, I feel like I haven't been there. But then I'm reminding myself that, this is for me. I need to remember that, like, this filming of everything is, this is for me. So yeah, if you guys have any ideas, because that's the other part, you kind of get trapped in like, well, what do you do? I mean, you feel like there's only so much you can do with cards, I mean, I have like the cards I've sent off to be graded. Those are, of course, going to come back, and I'm looking forward to those, and that's good content. But then, beyond just opening, what do you do? A lot of channels have like certain chase cards, things like that, and I don't really have any card. I'm like, I'm hunting that. Don't know. What do you do? But, one thing I am looking forward to is when football starts, because I like talking football. Maybe that'll change my mind on, like, how I do long form when, I'm keeping up with the teams, keeping up with things like that. But here's pack 1. Let's just quit dilly-dallying, get right into it. So there's 10 cards in here. Olave. Dak Prescott, he's returning. Back from injury last year. Bijan, it's a dynamic pose. I like the more dynamic pose cards. Hey, a Joe Burrow animation. It's kind of cool. It's like shiny. I was hoping it was serialized, but it doesn't appear to be. So it turns out that Joe Burrow was a case hit. These are the most recent sales of that card. Lowest at 275, 355 at the highest, and that's just raw. I looked up, so far we haven't had any PSA sales because it's just too new of a card. I did look up the 2024 Joe Burrow animation. At a PSA 10, it went for about $610. So we sent ours off to PSA, hoping to get a PSA 10 so we can get, our most bang for our buck. Had I known it was a case hit when I pulled it, I would have acted more excited. I didn't know. I just thought it was like an insert of some sort. And then afterwards, after the box was open, I started looking prices up, and I was like, wait, I think this is something better, and I had no idea. So that's what's going on with that card. That's why the reaction is not as good as it should be. Anyway, back to the video. All right, we get a Shedeur Sanders rookie card. Interesting. Then we get an auto back there. I didn't see it. Shedeur Sanders. Who do we get? Dante Moore. I have no idea. NIL. Okay. He may not even be drafted yet. Gonna have to look into that. Dante Moore. Interesting. Grab a penny sleeve. So we got one auto. And then we get a Joe Mixon. That's cool. Is it serialized? No. Franklin. Who is this? Zachary Franklin. See, that's the thing. I don't know a lot of these guys yet. We get a Tesla. I don't know how you say his name. I'm sorry, Isaac. I don't know how to say your last name. And Egbuka. Emeka Egbuka. Hey, that was kind of cool. Pack 1 down. So we got so far it looks like the auto was this Dante Moore. Like I said, he might not even be drafted yet. Looking through these things. I'd say actually my favorite card is probably this Joe Burrow animation, just because it's kind of cool. All right, pack number 2. Here we go. Who is this? James Lofton. Isaiah Pacheco. Then we get Jaden Daniels. Sick. Nice. That's a cool card. And then looks like this one might be serialized. You got a rookie. It's not. It's just a hollow of some sort. Huh? No, it is serialized. What is that? Out of 75. Nice. Who is this? I don't even know. Harold Fannin Jr. Okay. Cool serialized rookie. That's nice. Then we get a Hampton. Serialized out of 229. Is this Omarion Hampton? It is. Sick. That's a dope card. Right on. Then we get our on card. Here we go. We get a Ty Felton. I actually know who this is. This is a wide receiver 3rd round pick that the Vikings took. Which is kind of funny because I actually got a Ty Felton auto out of my Score 2025 box. That's the only reason I know who he is. Well, who knows? You know, the Vikings seem to know how to draft wide receivers, it seems like. So, go alongside Justin Jefferson. Cool. On-card Ty Felton. Interesting. Then Jamar. That's a cool Jamar Chase, honestly. The explosion. Oh, that's cool. White. Who is this? A rookie? Ricky White. So these are all rookies. Looks like they put the rookies in the back. So we've got Kalel Mullings. Rondé Gadsden. Interesting. All right. Those are cool. So yeah, so far we got a couple cool serialized cards there. And then this Ty Felton on-card auto. That's cool. Here we go, pack 3. Is this one going to have an auto or the memorabilia that is there? My man Brock, well, no, who is this? Brock Purdy? Yeah, Brock Purdy. Then we get a Drake London. Delvin Cook. Herbert, Justin. Hey, we got a Josh Allen, serialized out of 299. That's sick. Then here's our third one. Scattaboo! Hey, that's actually kind of sick. All right. Got drafted by the Giants. That's cool. Cam Scattaboo. And what is that? Out of 700. All right. Nice. Then we get a JSN. Jack Sawyer, I believe. Yeah. McCord. Kyle McCord. And Abdul Carter. Nice. Pick 2nd overall. Hey, sick, man. Got the scat. That's funny. That's cool. I'm actually kind of happy about that one. Cam Scattaboo. Nice. All right, so I think we're done with autos. We got the, yeah, it makes sense. This one's all fat. Hopefully it's an auto, too. I've had that before where the memorabilia was an auto as well. Hopefully we're lucky that way. Last pack magic. Mike Quick. Kayvon Thibodeau. Debo Samuel. Brian Thomas. Oh, hey, this is a serialized, I'm sure. Chuba Hubbard. Out of, oh, there it is. 50. That's cool. Right on. Hey, and then we get a XL Josh Allen. That would have been awesome if it was signed. It's not. It's just a, that's cool, though. We'll take a Josh Allen patch. That's cool. Extra large jerseys. Nice. Abdul Carter again. That's a cool rookie card. Colston Loveland. Bears picked him up. And then Landon Jackson. And Brady Cook. Okay. Hey, that was cool. So, yeah, in the end, the long haul, sleeve up this Josh Allen. We'll sleeve him up real quick. Josh Allen. So it looks like these were the, you know, what they say, the 3 autos and the mem. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you all in the next pack. Let me know if you have any cool ideas for videos, things like that. Anything else you want to watch, let me know. Hey, take care.